if she
6
wins
points.
this one, if she wins this one, she is gonna be WSCC champion. And for Yifan, if she wins, she will regain a title that she lost in 2024. So either way, we're going to see a 2-time women's speed chess champion.
Sicilian e6. We don't know what they are up to after that, but c3, avoiding the open Sicilian.
Yes, and this is something that we have seen actually not in Wenjun matches, but we've definitely seen in ideas like this. Now there's a check on the board. What to do now? Block it, and we have some moves, and it's going to be all about whether white can generate a kingside attack there with that beautiful pawn on e5. What do we think about this?
Black is doing completely fine with such a beautiful knight there. The mating attacks are far away from distance from the black king.
Totally agree with that, because usually you want the bishops on the board in order to create some mischief on that side of the king. But here, exactly, and then you start thinking about sacrifices on h7, but it's not on the board, so you have to deal with the cards that you're given. And at least there's one thing to be said in white's favor, is that you can just plonk a knight into d6 and start controlling the C of the line.
Well, somehow making moves with her queen. She made 3 queen moves in a row, and I don't think it benefited her. Of course, when the queen on d3, already this move knight g5, this one or the other one can be a plan, but black is controlling, taking over on the c5 in c7.
Yeah.
b4, knight jumps into c4, or queen c4, even more powerful. Trying to simplify the position. Yifan keeps everything under control for the moment.
There was some issues with knight to f4 and then threatening.
Maybe knight f4.
Yeah, but okay, it wasn't found on the players. Just 20 seconds to 16 seconds from Yifan. But it's all about instincts here. And this is the moment where it starts happening.
Look at that
Lovely. But Wenjun finding some... Oh, what's this happening here? You can take it, and then suddenly... is kind of a strange scenario between Judit here, because it's Wenjun playing with the rook. Normally it's the other way around. Now you can give it back, you can take on a4.
Oops. That Yifan wins her first game in one-on-one bullets action, only 1 point ahead for Wenjun. Nothing is over. That's clear.
And did you see that small little fist pump there from Yifan? She needed that victory. She needed to come out swinging, and that's exactly what she's going to do when she's got the white pieces. 1 minute, it's going to be all about holding the nerve, keeping calm, and not making those blunders. And we're seeing a different approach now from Yifan as she plays to maintain this light squared bishop. She's going to reroute it all the way to c2 if kick back, but instead we have breakout in the center. It's that maneuvering game, still very much in the realms of theory, but knight f1, knight e3, knight g3 in the air.
Well, white is doing very fine. Great center with the pawn on d4, e4. Completely nice placed knight. Bishop comes back to d3 or f1. This bishop probably would be standing better on e7. Bishop g5 pinpoints the missing bishop on e7. d5.
d5. As she found a
blunder.
Yeah.
You see, we convinced this. Bishop f3, bishop f7, takes take, f3, rook d1, queen d5, knight f5.
Yeah. For Wenjun, she suddenly didn't manage to compose herself after those two painful losses in the 3+1 because she was in full control. But
Well, I ruined it a bit.
Yeah,
But
right.
of course,
Very easy to
Bishop
do when you just
A7.
have seconds. And Bishop A7.
Knight E1, Bishop D4. No, Rook E2, very solid. What about B2 is hanging? So that's why F takes E3. Queen C4, looking for counter chance.
Yeah.
It was much better before for white.
Definitely. But okay, she can still try to knit things together with queen to D4, boot out the queen, and okay, the pawn on E hanging. And now
Everything is hanging. Knight F7.
yes, in the air. Can you go queen takes knight? You didn't need to. And the comeback is real, absolutely. As hang on a sec, queen B3. Uh-oh. And Yifan, yes, it looked like she was in full control, but she did blunder. Now the question is, can she recover? Queen and knight make formidable duo. And now it is Wenjun who is coming forward. You can check on B1. You can go knight to D3. Yeah. And here, now the knight is again incredibly powerful. Knight to F4.
Time is the problem of Yifan.
Yeah, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Starts pushing pawns.
Yeah, but to be fair, I mean, Yifan just struggling now. G5, big threat on the board. Knight just comes in. And look how the knight just completely tortures the white rooks.
Will it be a draw or black wins?
No, well, the knight is coming in.
One was collected.
G5,
it hurts. It's for the second time. Ooh, what a painful game for Yifan. She was there. She was winning.
So close to
that was painful. And again,
well,
2 points extra.
Just 2 points in it. Anything can still happen. And now we see a different change of approach from Wenjun. She keeps things very solid, going for this queen e2, d3. Everything is very tight. It's all about now dragging out the games for as long as possible and making sure that she doesn't blunder.
Yeah, well, if Yifan bounces back now, like immediately, then she still has, it's still open. It's very important that now she's not drowning psychologically, that, I missed that opportunity. I mean, she could so easily equalize the match, right? It was so close to have 8-8, and instead of that, she's 7, 2 points behind Wenjun.
But Wenjun, she's such a formidable fighter. You know, she keeps things alive. She also knows exactly what needs to be done. I like the way that she keeps on confusing Yifan with a strategy. You know, she keeps it closed, then she goes for e4, then d4, and now she's doing everything perfectly in this game. She's got a fantastic knight on a3, which is getting ready to spring to b5. It's only her who's going to take control over the c line. And this feels like a dream position for. It's just about taking control of the lines that are in front of you. For me, it is. As long as you don't blunder anything with knight to d3 coming from black. I was thinking bishop f1, and then look at now you can go queen f1, Judit. Oh, now everything is hanging, but okay, that wasn't the best move, even though it looks like the most natural move.
But now some blunder. It could be taken and bishop f1, I think. Oh, the d3 knight will be in trouble.
Yes, bishop f1.
Yeah.
And evaluation bar rocketing. Isn't bishop f1 now in the air?
Rook d3. Again, we have two piece versus the rook. Another format.
Okay, just 15 minutes and 13 seconds on the match clock. And Wenjun looks like she's going to be winning this one as the knight
With
jumps
such two
in.
bishops?
Yeah. Bishop takes e3, e6 is incoming. And this one is a killer. Now the bishop just swoops in. Just gaining time on the clock. It's a
Yeah, it's interesting that she was not taking actions when her bishop was on f6, but goes for the very slow. Ah, okay. Takes on g7, bishop f6. Wow. Oops, queen h5. That was...
Oi. What is happening?
Mouse.
Oh.
The mouse trap.
Yes, that's always something that falls in the lap of the internet gods. And now it is a 3-point deficit as just 13 minutes and 50 seconds remain on the match clock. It's getting critical here for Yifan. She needs to win now. This is almost a must-win scenario.
That game 16, the 2 games before that was the killer game for Yifan. You can win, equalize the match, and you're losing it. After all this, what happened in previous games, in the 5-minute portion and in the 3-minute portion, I don't think she will be able to recover. Very little time left also, and emotionally, it was devastating.
It's an uphill battle, but never say never. As we see the evaluation bar shoot up, this could be Yifan's comeback. She could narrow it down to 2 points if she wins this one. She has to do it very quickly. And
so maybe it's her last chance.
It absolutely is. If she loses this one, there's no way she's going to be making up 4 points in 10 minutes or so. So now she's got a dream position. Fantastic knight on d5. The queen is coming into h5. The knight is going to come into g4. So this is going Yifan's way. Yeah.
c7.
She can take and take on c7.
But of course, Wenjun will be fighting it until the very end. Takes, rook d1, knight f3, takes, bishop b2.
Yeah, and then rook b1. And
bishop b4.
Being tricky. Bishop, everything is cemented together.
Rook d5. But still, you need some technique, and she does not have too much time. 16 seconds only. Technically, you have to... Okay, a3, rook b7, good. Good. King f6. I don't like the passed pawn, you know? I don't like it from white side.
Well, that's why she's blockading it. And then she focused on going knight to f5 and breaking things down. She's also got rook to... Okay, the knight is coming in, but bishop b4 in the air. Now you can go rook c7.
Nice tactics.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
Nice. Way to...
Very nice. Okay, takes. Okay, still not so easy to convert it. a3 pawn is still there, 10 seconds each.
And what's important for Wenjun is it's going to take time for Yifan to win this one. And can you not go a2? Get behind the a pawn. And white king comes marching in. Okay, now you can grab. You could grab on h6, but she doesn't do that. She's going for it right now. 2 seconds.
At some point,
no.
okay.
But the Black King is coming in. Still not easy.
Look at that, the fighting spirit. Look at the fighting spirit of Wenjun. And she might save the game.
No, she had a win there. I mean, and Yifan does win, but it's on time.
On time. Wow.
But she'll be needing that point, Judith. She will be needing that
It's no question. No question.
Absolutely.
Still some hope for Yifan. Some hope. She knows it. She has to run, not looking back. Just play and win.
That's what she needs to do. And again, another critical game for Yifan as she needs to make up this 2-point deficit. She's got the black pieces. There's 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining of this portion.
Fine.
Exactly as they Judith. Now E5 comes. So this fighting game, the King's Indian attack. So I was expecting B5, but B6 is absolutely fine. And now the question is, does Yifan know how to handle White's kingside initiative? Knight to F1, knight to H2.
They are playing extremely fast. Not thinking much. Okay, White will have to think how to improve.
Right, but this is all working very nice for White, Judith. You know, you have knight to E4 in the air, and now you can... Oh, I love this move. Rook A3. Okay, you forget what the evaluation bars say. I mean, you can swing over with the rook to the center.
Look at this plan.
Yeah. Oh. And the tension is getting too much. I mean,
Knight D4.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now Yifan is taking over. Bishop B7, trying to exchange that white square bishop. Black is doing better by now. And for her, it was very difficult.
And we see Wenjun fans just begging their idol, just park the bus. Make it as solid as possible. Just under 30 seconds for both of the players. And still, this could go either way.
Well, again, very important game. Yifan cannot lose. That's for sure.
No, she loses.
To stay in the match.
She's going to be losing the match. And yeah, was there some kind of knight to B4s? But okay, doesn't matter. Again, C4
knight D4 maybe.
Yeah, but how do you hold on to C4? Okay, do you pin yourself? Okay, now this pawn on E5 is falling.
Oh, but now Queen E2.
Queen E2. Queen E2, D3. I mean, there's so many moves. The pawn on G4 is so vulnerable. And everything is hanging on this game.
Oh, look at that. Bishop A4, Queen D4.
Yeah.
And Wenjun, God, I mean, what kind of risky position she had?
Well, she's just got 6 seconds on the clock.
Okay, 4.
Yeah.
Queen C4, good move. Queen C6, chasing the queen. Of course, no exchange, no possibility for that. Black is going down in time.
Right, 2 seconds. Okay.
That's a good pin.
A nice pin.
White just saved with 1 second. And F4 check.
Oh, he just went down to 0.1 seconds. She's just making moves on the increment. Is Wenjun. Oh. Bishop C5. Okay. It's just instincts. Still. Rook C7, Queen A6. Wenjun wins on time, Judith.
Yeah. Crucial game. Because now for Wenjun, maybe only a draw is enough to collect the championship title.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yifan had several opportunities to equalize the match and over after that, but it's a difficult match for her.
Mm-hmm. You gotta say hats off to Wenjun there, you know, because she was in a trouble in several games and she managed to come back, she managed to hold her nerve, and she kept on making it tricky for Yifan. She did not fall apart. And in the end, Bullet is quick and is high pressure. And that's what it's all about, you know, holding your nerves, just taking those small opportunities. And with that win, that very important win, well, now it is very impossible for Yifan to strike back because she needs to do this incredibly quickly. She needs to win within the minutes because there's only 4 minutes and 23 seconds remaining of the match. And Wenjun has a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Wenjun plays pretty well this game. She created herself a nice position, nice square for her knight on d4. Bishop a4, actually, that's a nice intermezzo after g6, because black cannot go and jump to d4 with her knight. It's important, and now actually white is threatening. Well, she did it, but actually it means that this is an exchange sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is an exchange sacrifice. You can take the rook, take the knight.
But this is the good order, good move order, to go knight d5, not allow the d4 pawn to ruin the white structure. Of course, Wenjun is always fighting, gives the best when she ends up in a bad position. White has a huge advantage with the exchange up. At the same time, black is gaining space and activity. So actually she has a pretty good compensation by now. Because white is very passive. Look at that. Wow. Actually, yeah. That's spectacular how Wenjun is turning her bad positions into keeping herself in the game, and also some games she's turning back to her favor.
Totally. I mean, I've been very impressed by her resourcefulness, how she's managed to just utilize this concept of global harmony just to keep her position together, just to give herself enough compensation to make Yifan's life agreement. But just 2 minutes and 28 seconds remaining of the match, and Wenjun has the white pieces. It has been a fantastic match. I mean, it all turned on very small moments.
Absolutely, but we can say that we have a champion, right? They're still going to be playing this game, playing it out. This might be the last game of the match, but it's clear that Wenjun is going to be the winner of this event. She deserves it, completely deservingly. But there was one moment she was so nervous in this match, game 16, when she had only one extra point. She was leading in that phase of the match. It was 8-7, yeah?
Yeah.
It was 8-7. And then Yifan had the winning position and blundered, ruined it all the way to lose the game. That game, it was very nerve-wracking for Wenjun.
Absolutely. And that's like the turning point where the match was just flipped on its head, right? You know, suddenly it's a fight, you know, where everything had been leveled, Wenjun just suffering some losses, but in the end, it was all in her favor. You know, they say that a good player is always lucky, and Wenjun, she made her own luck. She just kept the game alive. She did not collapse. She just held her nerve. And here with the white pieces, it's a very level position. Just 50 seconds of the match remaining. She can draw this game out for as long as possible, just to cement that this is going to be the last game. H5, well, Yifan knows that she has to be as quick as lightning if she is going to stay alive, but no, 28 seconds. And it's been such a pleasure to see Yifan and Wenjun battle it out. It actually makes me wish for more of these type of matches between the pair, because both of these players are formidable legends. You know, 5-time women's world champion, a former 4-time women's world champion, and just great.
Well, maybe finally Yifan can finish the match with a victory. I hope she will not blunder anything here and she can finish this off and at least have a victory in the final game, even though if she lost the match.
Yeah. It's just about those small moments of joy, but what a match, what a final it has been. I speak for myself personally, but it was the final that I was really excited to see. Their beautiful move there, beautiful finish from Yifan, and winning the rook, but she's exchanged down, but Yifan is going to be winning this one. And it's a small consolation, right? Finish it on a high.
Very small one. Still better to win a final game than not. I mean, at least you have a better taste of it. Rook h6. Interesting that Wenjun still has this fighting spirit. Look at that, how much she's fighting until the very end of the game. I mean, she saved so many games with miracle, we can say. Check, she takes the pawn, takes the other pawn, king f5. But okay, there will be too many pawns left for black.
Yeah. And
king g7,
fighting.
king g6.
And there we see Yifan wins on time in the very last move. She is the Women's Speed Chess Champion for the 2nd year in a row. What a contender. It has been such a powerhouse of a performance there from the 5-time Women's World Champion. What title has she not won? She's World Blitz Champion, she's Women's World Champion, and now she's undisputed queen of online chess. I mean, what a competition it has been, Judith.
Absolutely, she deservingly won this championship. She played very well, even though she had some tough moments, even that she was leading this match. But you can see that it's she deservingly a world champion and wins so many events because she has an incredible nerves, fighting spirit. Those are the best qualities, I think. And she has a very stable style also, so it's very hard to crack her.